Hey guys, it's Ashley Simone here. I am back again today. I might be back a couple times today with some videos that I need to get out. This video is going to be about the prophet Habakkuk, and a dream that I had a few nights ago. It was a really short and quick dream. In this dream, there were these two girls, and they were relatives, and one of the girls was trying to put her lashes on, and the other girl, I think it was her sister, didn't want to help her put her lashes on, and she was just standing right there like looking at her struggle while she needed help putting her lashes on. And in the book of Habakkuk, let me double check, y'all. It's pronounced Habakkuk, the prophet Habakkuk. The Babylonians are coming. How long, O Lord, will I call for help and you not be here? The people had grown wicked, violent, and corrupt. There was no justice in the land that was supposed to be known by God's name. Habakkuk couldn't take this anymore. These people shouldn't be allowed to disregard God's law. Surely God will set things right. So Habakkuk pleads with God, asking him to save Judah from their own wickedness. God answers, but not in the way Habakkuk expects. To judge Judah's wickedness, God says he will hand them over to the Babylonians, a nation even more wicked, violent, and corrupt. So God was going to use the Babylonians to take over the people of Judah. So God will use an enemy to get the apple of his eyes in line. He will use the enemy to correct your fault. He will use my enemies to correct my fault. And let's see. Then Habakkuk asks, why are you silent when the wicked shallows up those more righteous than they? Will they continue to slay nations without sparing? So, sorry y'all. What Habakkuk was asking God is like, why do you let these people keep getting away with doing evil things? You let them get away with constantly just hurting other people, doing other people wrong. But God says to Habakkuk, he's way ahead of him. The Lord shows him that something else is in store for the Babylonians' justice. So even though you might go through things and you're like, why is God letting these people get away with what they have done to me? I might be doing wrong. I'll never be perfect, but why are they getting away with the things that they're doing to me? And God is like, no, I allow this to happen, but I'm way ahead of you. I got them. The justice is going to be served. Regardless if you know it or not, it's going to be served. The Babylonians looted many nations, but the remaining ones will loot them. The Babylonians cut off their families so that they could secure their own empires, but soon the work of their hands will cry out against them. They disgraced the nations around them, but the Lord will disgrace them. They built their cities with bloodshed, but their work will be for nothing. The Babylonians crafted idols and then called on them, but all the earth will be silent before the Lord. When Habakkuk sees God's master plans, he can only worship. God will correct Judah. God will punish Babylon, but most importantly, God will be known in all the earth. So I'm saying, what God is saying is, if you're trying your best to be on the right path, be on this path that God has called you to be on. And I know it's not easy. I know that you will never be perfect. I know that I will never be perfect. Nobody will ever be perfect. But if you know that you are on this narrow path and you're trying your best to do what it is that God has called you to do, and people seem like they just get away with the way that they have treated you, they don't. They don't. And I'm telling you this from my own experience. They don't get away with it. They don't get away with it. It's not your job to correct them or make them pay for the things that they have done to you, but God will handle it, and God will handle it in a way better way than you can handle it. And I know it doesn't feel good, and sometimes it doesn't even seem like it's even right, but just know that God has the final say, and God will handle this fight. This battle is not ours, it's the Lord. So what you do is you just stand and you continue to do what it is that God has told you to do, and be obedient. Be obedience. But y'all, I love y'all, and I'll be right back with another video. I hope this one has helped someone. Love y'all. Bye.